Hey, well, Broken World Entertainment, and desperate times call for desperate measures because the Avengers 5 and 6 look like they're gonna try and get the Russo brothers back to direct both movies. Yeah. Now, there was a story the other week. I didn't cover it. I didn't actually come across it for a while, so I didn't bother covering it because other people were. But Avengers 5, once again, lost. It was either the writer or director for it. I think it was the director who was also writing. I'm not sure. But they lost yet another person. Now, the development of these two movies just seems to be in yet again development hell. Because, of course, Jonathan Majors, everything that happened there, absolutely threw the wrench into the works for the entire Phase 5 and Phase 6 and whatnot. Because Kang, of course, was meant to be the big bad for the whole thing moving forward. And then that got ruined. And now they don't know what to do. They are literally just pumping crap out for almost for the sake of pumping crap out. And now they want the Russo brothers to come back to try and fix it. I don't know how you think this is going to fix it, but they seem to think it's going to fix it. So let's have a look at some of this, what it's saying. So it says the Russo brothers are in early talks to return to Marvel Studios to direct not just one, but the next two Avenger movies, sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. The hiring ends a months-long high-stakes search by the studio for filmmakers to oversee the 5th and 6th Avengers movies. Multiple names were connected, including Deadpool and Wolverine director Sean Levy, who was offered the gig. Sources say the talks are in the early stages. Now, it's funny that they're saying, they were searching for months for people. No, they had people, and they kept losing people from directors and writers. So everyone that seems to be getting attached to all these things just keeps walking away as well. So, what are we supposed to take from, the Russo brothers are going to come? How do we know it's not going to be in that much development hell that they could walk away as well? It's crazy to think of, isn't it? And it's saying the movie also marks a homecoming for the Russos, who jumped from the world of TV comedy on shows like Arrested Development and Community to blockbuster movies a decade ago with Captain America, and then it went on for all the movies that they went ahead and did. And then the 5th Avengers movie was previously titled Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and was to star Jonathan Majors as the time-traveling villain Kang, but Marvel cut ties with the actor after he was convicted of assault and harassment in December. Shang-Chi's director, Distin Daniel Creighton, was once attached to direct Kang Dynasty, but he departed a month before Majors' conviction. The feature is expected to get a new name and a new focus. The 6th Avengers film is Secret Wars, which is a storyline the Russos have long talked about wanting to adapt. A pair of 1980s comic book series focused on an all-powerful antagonist known as the Beyonder, and it goes on to talk about what's in that. Now, here's the thing. How much faith would you put in the Russo brothers to come in and adapt that comic book saying we wanted to do it? Because yes, they directed the last two Avenger movies. And what did they not put in to Endgame? Can anyone remember? Have you guessed it yet? That's right, Adam Warlock. One of the most critical and crucial parts of the Infinity Saga. The person that went up against Thanos and was able to help and had the power to take Thanos down was, of course, Adam Warlock. And they left him out of the movie. Like all these other Marvel movies, even though they were great and stuff, Endgame's not. Endgame, they definitely dropped the ball. You know, the 5-year blip was a massive mistake. More so, bringing everyone that was snapped back is where the massive mistake came in, because it just caused so many problems. And the state that Marvel is in now, like, these guys would be only brought in to literally film. That's it. They're probably not going to be given much time or even allowed to really work on a script. I'm sure they'll get to have their input, seeing as they were the ones who really kind of gave Marvel their final successes, if you like. But I think it's desperate times. That's all this is. It's a move of being desperate. We need a win. We need something to work. I know. Bring in the Russo brothers. Everyone loved the Russo brothers. The problem is, when the Russo brothers left Marvel and they start doing their own things again, those things weren't exactly well received. They didn't go down too well. So you look at the state of Marvel now, and you see what they've done since they've left the Marvel projects. It's not really a winning formula anymore, is it? It really isn't. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly what comes of this, and just see if these guys even stick around for it, because the amount of people who've been brought on board and have just left. You know, look at Blade. We're 5 years removed from Blade being announced, and they still don't even have a script for that thing. They cannot figure out a script for Blade. How difficult can it be to go, well, we have a vampire hunter hunting and killing vampires, and they can't come up with an idea for it. So I have no faith in them fixing what they've destroyed, and I have no faith in the Russo brothers being able to come in and repair the damage that's been done. But we'll wait and see. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.